Hello students, today we'll do Relations and Functions, exercise 1.1, question number 9. Show that each of the relation R in the set A given as x belongs to z 0 to 12. X lies between 0 and 12. So R is a subset of A cross A, where A is given as 0 to 12. So R will be set of all the ordered pairs A comma B. The difference, the modulus of the difference is a multiple of 4. That means your R will have example elements like 1 comma 9. What is the difference of 1 and 9? 8. 8 is a multiple of 4. Similarly, it will have 2 comma 10. What is the difference between 2 and 10? What is the modulus difference of 2 and 10? 8. 8 is a multiple of 4. So R is a set of ordered pairs where the modulus of the difference is a multiple of 4. Let us check whether it is reflexive. This relation R is reflexive. So how do you prove it is reflexive? For every element A belongs to A, every element A belongs to A comma A should be there in R. Okay? For example, if you should be there in R, not A. So, for example, 4 belongs to A. 4 comma 4 is in R. What is the modulus of 4 minus 4? Modulus of 4 minus 4 is 0. Now, 0 is a multiple of 4. That means 4 comma 4 belongs to R. Isn't it? What is the condition? It should be a multiple of 4. So 0 is a multiple of 4. So 4 comma 4 belongs to R. So similarly, for all elements A comma A belongs to R. Therefore, R is reflexive. Now let us check whether the relation R is symmetric. So what is the definition for symmetric relation? If AB belongs to R, the reverse pair BA should be there in R. That is the definition for symmetric relation. Now let us take an example. 1 comma 5. 1 comma 5 is an element of R. So it belongs to R. The reason is modulus of 1 minus 5. What is modulus of 1 minus 5? That is equal to 4. So 4 is a multiple of 4. Now we have to check the reverse pair. What is the reverse pair? 5 comma 1. So is 5 comma 1 an element of R? Yes. Why? Because the modulus of 5 minus 1. What is the modulus of 5 minus 1? 4. Is again a multiple of 4. If it is a multiple of 4, it belongs to the set R. So 5 comma 1 also in R. Therefore, if AB belongs to R, A minus B is a multiple of 4. Modulus of B minus A is also equal to modulus of A minus B. It is a multiple of 4. Therefore, B comma A belongs to R. That means R is symmetric. So we have proved that R is symmetric. Now we'll check whether it is transitive. How do you check whether it is transitive? If AB and BC belong to R, then we have to prove that AC belongs to R. So that means AB belongs to R. What does it mean? Modulus of A minus B is a multiple of 4. Similarly, B minus C is also a multiple of 4. Isn't it? So A minus B is a multiple of 4 and B minus A both are multiples of 4. Now we can write A minus C as, what is modulus of A minus C? We can write modulus of A minus C as modulus of A minus B plus B minus C, isn't it? Minus B plus B get cancelled. So you get A minus C. Now A minus B is a multiple of 4. B minus C is a multiple of 4. So sum of those two will be a multiple of 4, right? So A minus C, modulus of A minus C is a multiple of 4. So A comma C, the ordered pair AC belongs to R. So we have proved that AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R. Then AC also is in R. We can take one example. 1 comma 5 belongs to R because modulus of 1 minus 5 is equal to 4 is a multiple of 4. Similarly, 5 comma 9 belongs to R because modulus of 5 minus 9 is equal to 4 is a multiple of 4. Now let us take 1 minus 9. What is 1 comma 9? 1 minus 5 plus 5 minus 9 you can write, or straight away modulus of 1 minus 9 is equal to 8. 8 is a multiple of 4. Therefore, 1 comma 9 belongs to R. Isn't it? So we have proved that it is transitive. The relation R is transitive. R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Therefore, it is an equivalence relation. Now we'll move on to the second part. R is equal to A comma B, a set of ordered pairs A comma B. The condition given here is A is equal to B. So we have to prove this relation is also an equivalence relation. It is reflexive. Why is it reflexive? Because for every A belongs to A comma A belongs to R. For example, you take 2. 2 belongs to A. 2 is equal to 2, right? So 2 comma 2 belongs to R. 3 comma 3 belongs to R because 3 is equal to 3. The condition is A is equal to B. So the relation R is reflexive. Is it symmetric? We have to check whether the relation is symmetric. What is the definition for symmetric relation? If AB belongs to R, the reverse pair BA should be there in R. AB belongs to R. What is the condition? AB belongs to R if A is equal to B. If A is equal to B, then B will be equal to A. Isn't it? That means BA belongs to R. So AB belongs to R, BA belongs to R, therefore R is symmetric. Now we have to check whether it is transitive. So what is the definition for transitive relation? If AB and BC belong to R, then we have to prove that AC belongs to R. If AB and BC are in R, what does it mean? A is equal to B. And BC belongs to R, that means B is equal to C. So A is equal to B, B is equal to C, that means A is equal to C. That means AC belongs to R. So AB belongs to R, BC belongs to R and AC also is in R, then the relation R is transitive. Therefore, the relation R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Therefore, it is an equivalence relation. Now we'll move on to the third part of the question. Part A. First question we have done. Second we have done. Now there is a question here. Find the set of all elements related to 1 in each case. The first case is AB. Modulus of A minus B is a multiple of 4. So elements related to 1. 1 is related to 1. Why? 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 is a multiple of 4. 1 is related to 5 because 1 minus 5 is equal to 4. 4 is a multiple of 4. 1 is related to 9. 1 minus 9 is equal to modulus of 1 minus 9 is 8. 8 is a multiple of 4. That means 1 is related to 1, 5 and 9. So 1 is related to 1, 5, 9 for case 1. Okay, because 1 minus 1 is a multiple of 4. 1 minus 5 is a multiple of 4. 1 minus 9 is a multiple of 4. So that is case 1. Now second, again they asked 1 is related to the second case. Second case A should be equal to B. So 1 is related to only 1. 1 is equal to 1, nothing else. 1 is not equal to any other number. So the case 2 is set of all elements related to 1 is 1 itself. Okay. Elements in R that are related to 1 will be those elements, the set A, which are equal to 1. There is only 1.
So in case 1, it is 159, and
And in case 2, 1 is related to only 1. So thank you.